Hi guys, how are you today? I'm doing really well, thank you. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about something that you've been asking me a lot about, and that is how I organize and plan my day. Because I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, especially if you work from home or if you're a student, that it's really easy to lose focus and start procrastinating if you don't have a really clear view on what your day looks like and what you need to do. So it's also really easy to just cram way too much stuff into your day, to overschedule yourself. So I'm going to just walk you through how I plan my day, and if you have any tips on how to plan your day that you think works for you, please let me know in the comments. My daily plan is all about the to-do list. I love making to-do lists. They're so much fun and they're really helpful. And I think that the material that I'm using is quite important to get the perfect to-do list. So I like using a pen with a really thin edge, like a 0.2 edge. That's the size that I'm using, because I feel if you're using a pen with a really thin edge, you can write really tiny, and that makes your to-do list really easy to overlook, and it looks really clean and it's not messy at all. So that's what I prefer. And I like to use a notepad with without any lines, so it's just blank white paper, because I feel that way you don't need to adjust your size of writing to the lines, and also it looks so much clearer, cleaner. It's easier to get a sense of your to-do list, and I feel it just looks really structured and organized. On my to-do list, I like making different categories, and I always have 5 different categories for a normal working day. And the first category is content, the content I'm creating that day, because I have blog posts or videos 6 days of the week, so I write that down, which is the content for that day and what I need to do to finish. My second category is my social network category, just to keep track on my social media that I upload everywhere. So I have my Pinterest, my Twitter, etc. on there, and I just tick those off whenever I upload somewhere. My third category is the MISC category, and that's just basically for anything random that needs to be done that day. So it might be to go to the post office, or if we have a meeting with someone or anything like that goes into the MISC category. Next category is an important one. It's the email category. So we just write down everyone we need to get in contact with that day, if we need to reply to an email or whatever. Finally is the prep category, and there I write down everything we need to do to prep for future content. So it might be if we have a photo shoot or a film shoot, it might be to edit a thumbnail for a video that's going to be up, or it might be to prepare a blog post for a future day. Those are the 5 categories that we use that work really well for us, but of course it depends on what type of studies or work that you have. When I'm done with my today list, to know in which order I'm going to do the different tasks, I like making some tasks high priority and some tasks low priority. And then I just start with the high priority tasks and just tick them off. I used to grade my different tasks with numbers, so the most high priority task was number 1, and then that, but I feel I don't really need to do that anymore. I kind of know already which tasks are my most high priority tasks. I feel to have a minimalist day plan, I want my goals to be really realistic. So I want my schedule to feel really airy, and a way to do that is to just make sure that all my high priority tasks, I know that I have enough time to finish them in a day. So I just I go through my high priority tasks one by one, and then if I have time, I start doing the low priority stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna postpone that to another day. So that way I feel I'm not too overwhelmed. I'm not perfect in this sense, because sometimes I do schedule too much, but at least I try to do it that way. I think that this prioritizing thing is really good if you have a problem with procrastinating, because that way you know exactly in which order you need to do everything. So you just finish something off, and then I'm just going to go straight to the next thing on my list. And if you feel this really is a problem for you, I would probably suggest making even scheduled breaks, so that you know that I'm going to take a break between task 2 and 3, and it's going to be exactly for half an hour. I'm going to set my alarm so I know that I'm going to get a break, but I also know exactly when and for how long it's going to be. I really like making weekly plans for each week, and monthly plans for 2 or 3 months at a time as well. I find that really helpful to get just an idea of where I'm at and where I'm going for the next couple of months. So I'm really happy to make videos about that, how I plan my weeks and months as well. If you are interested, let me know. And if you have a problem with procrastinating and feeling you're unfocused, I wrote a column a while back about how to make work seem like play. So like how to be in an environment where work is fun and filled with lust. So if you are into that, I will put a link in the description box. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, that's really helpful every time you do that. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And thank you for those of you who are supporting me on Patreon. I love you to bits. See you in my next video. Bye!